My wife and I, having both grown up in upstate New York, have really missed the Four Seasons being down south, and returning back to be close to family, coming into an area that's just absolutely beautiful. The hills, the rivers, it's a fantastic place to be. Looking at the academic opportunities that the students have and the faculty and staff to be a part of at Binghamton University is something special. Consistently ranked in the top 50 nationally, one of the best public universities in the Northeast. There's opportunities that are just very special at Binghamton. On the athletic side, the men's tennis program has been outstanding, dominating in the America East and now moving into the Mid-American Conference, looking to continue the tradition of excellence. Really the complete package as a coach, looking at a place for a great quality of life, an excellent university academically, and a fantastic athletic program to be a part of. Having played and coached in the Mid-American Conference, I know the standard of excellence, both in terms of the level of competition, but also just as, and if not more importantly, the level of sportsmanship amongst those coaches, guys like Dave Marin and Bill Richards and Al Wormer, guys who have been around for a long time, not to mention the coaches at Buffalo and Northern Illinois as well, who have done an excellent job of building those programs. It's a unique conference with such tradition and so many teams that have made an impact in the rankings and coaches that have made such an impact on the court in terms of the level, but also in terms of the relationships that they have with their players, and looking forward to being a part of that as a head coach now and bringing Binghamton into that same fold of the tradition of excellence on court and sportsmanship-wise that the Mid-American Conference has. There's really two things. The sport of tennis has given me so much in terms of relationships that I've had with coaches, with other players, opportunities that I've had to travel to different parts of the world, different parts of the country, and make new relationships with people of all ages, and the impact that some of the coaches have had on my life and steering me and developing my personality. And that's something that I seek to try to give back to the game and give back to the students that I work with. The other part, the aspect of the game of tennis that I love so much is just that anything can happen. 6:05, you're down. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard says. There's no clock. If you can just find a way to win one more point and stick around for a little bit, you can change absolutely anything. There's no clock to run out, and you have to earn every single match. You can't play great for a set and coast. You've got to really work for and earn every match that you win from the first point to the last. And I think there's a lot of great life lessons that you can take out of that and apply to, as our student athletes go on to whatever the careers in business or law or whatever fields they go into, that you've got to show up from the first point to the last, and you've got to finish the job all the way. When I look at recruits, obviously we look at the basics of their technique and their tactics, and that they have a good foundation. We look at results in terms of wins versus, a lot of players will say, I was close with this player, I almost beat this player. But you really need to see, especially the level that we're competing at in the MAC and in the Northeast, you've got to see that they've been able to complete those matches from the beginning to the end. But more importantly, you've got to be able to fill in the blanks of how is this player going to fit in personality-wise with our team, that we're going to be a cohesive unit to be able to work together. We spend a lot of time together on the courts. Tennis isn't a type of sport where you have your afternoon walkthrough. You've got to get in volume and reps to be able to consistently play at a high level. And so to do that, you've got to spend a lot of time sparring partners and getting the guys on campus, getting them around their teammates, encouraging them to explore those relationships on the front end, so that once you get into the team, you've got a little bit of that cohesiveness going already, and then you just build on it from the first day of classes.